right, hello you guys. I hope that you are having a good week and that you've been well. I have so much to share with you guys today. I have 2 new Louis Vuitton items that just came. I have not even unboxed, I haven't even opened that box. I just opened this one. Whenever you buy stuff and they send it to you, it's always, you know, the boxes are so discreet. Then you open it and it's like Louis Vuitton. I think that's kind of cute. Anyways, I have 2 Louis Vuitton things to open. I have a Louis Vuitton bag that I've had now for a while that I have not shared yet, that I kind of want to discuss. Might talk a little bit about what I've been carrying lately, and a few new makeup items. And I'm also going to unbox an item, where is it? Back here, that came for the house. So a few little decorating things as well. But before we get into it, sharing what I'm wearing today. The big ass hoops, literally is what they're called. These are the bigger ones. I've been kind of into the bigger ones again. This top that I have not worn in a while. This is the softest top. Love it so much. I'm wearing a small. I considered maybe getting like a bigger size for more oversized look, but I kind of like it. Like this. And I really want to get the sweatshirt. She has the sweatshirt too. So I'm gonna get that soon. But this is one of her most popular tops, and she's had it for years, but I just think it gets better and better. It's always just, it's just a good one. Like, I've washed it and dried it a million, which is not recommended. Like, don't be like baking everything in the dryer, but it's been really nice. It's held up really nice. Anyways, that, and then my favorite sort of destroyed jeans, which I think is kind of a cool vibe with this. I might even take like a little one of those clear ties and tie it. But anyways, I'll link to all of this. So that's that. I want to talk about this. This was in my bathroom today, and Olivia almost had a fit. She flipped out. I think I've shown this before, but I got it in a PR box a while back, and it's the Too Faced Better Than Sex. It's just a limited edition with the butterflies, the pink, the regular version, and then I've also got the teal one that's the waterproof. And it's heavy. It feels good. This is a great mascara. I was so excited to see that they still sell these. But my point is like, it's not the most expensive high-end mascara. It's not the least expensive, but it is a good, it's so good for the price. The actual, the material, the product itself is so good. But the actual product feels heavy. Like, okay, I've paid more than $20 for this mascara. I don't want it to be plastic like the drugstore, or not even plastic, but just feel like nothing. But again, like I said, this morning, Olivia like freaked out over it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I did get something new for my lips. Now, that's what I'm wearing today. So I'm wearing the Lancome Natural Mauve Lip Liner, which kind of goes, you know, went outside my lip line just a little bit, looks a little. But I then used this, which is basically just a clear plumping gloss. Now, I had never tried this, the Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump. I bought this set, gosh, a couple weeks ago, because I really do like the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. I have one of these that I bought a while back that I do like. And I used to not be a fan of these, but I don't know, sometimes you change your mind. It is what it is. And I thought, okay, you know, I'm going to get this little set because this one looked interesting. I thought it was going to be more pink, but it's just a clear pink. You can't really tell the difference. But I do like these. I think these are good lip plumpers. Maybe I'm just used to it now. Maybe it's the lip injection. It like doesn't hurt as much. I don't know, but I remember like used to be, like these were just not the vibe. Like they used to kill me when I would use them, but I really like them now. This is also a new concealer that I just got. I swear, just like one more minute on the beauty stuff, but I just really wanted to share with you guys a few new things. I've been using the Armani Luminous Silk Concealer, which I really like. So I didn't need a new concealer, but this was just one of those things that I saw that I kind of got sucked into because it said it had like serum, like hyaluronic, like just very like moisturizing concealer. And I thought, okay, you know, because I don't like my under eye area to be powdered. I don't do the baking. I don't do any of that. I want it to look color corrected, but I want it to look not shiny, but I do want it to look like skin. I think that's so much more anti-aging. If you matte out young, perfect skin, what's the problem, right? You can do anything. But if your skin is just slightly, I'm talking just late 20s, early 30s, okay? Very, just if you have slightly any little indentation, any bag, any textural changes, any issues, and you matte it out, it just draws attention to the crinkling, to the wrinkling, and it is aging. So think about that. It is something you could try, okay? Not every product that has a more natural finish is greasy or bad for oily skin. I've learned that I have preached that here. Just, I don't know, it will change your life. But anyways, this is good, and it's by Say, and I will link to this, and I cannot read the color, because I cannot even read that on the bottom. I'll put the color that I used below. But I really like it. It feels like night and day different from the Armani Luminous Silk, which not bad because I love the Luminous Silk, but I like it sometimes when you buy something and it's not just like a carbon copy. Like it's something actually different. This one feels like when you're putting it in, it's like a legit serum. Okay, so that's that. Let's go and open this, you guys. I'm trying to do it in a way where it's not like showing my address. Do you hate it when they have like the little things that says, attention customer, stop? I never stop, I just tear right into it. Is that... So this is a wallpaper. I'm so excited. I have dreamt of this for years. Sometimes I thought, you know, would this look cheesy? But then I'm like, no. Finally just gonna do it. Oh, this is something that I actually need to order another one of. Best gadget ever. I know we talk about like a lot of home things, fashion things, beauty things. This will change your life. It's one of those things I keep thinking I need to order a new one because mine is like 10 years old. This one is. It's my second one I've had, and it's like on its last leg. It's called an Open It, and I don't think we'll just get a box opener. Okay, it is. It's like everything, right? We use this every day. It has a box cutter. You can kind of close it together where it does that. See, mine's broken, so it just pops open. But then it's a cutter that you can, like, you know those things that like a lot of electronics are in where it's like a sealed thing and you cannot cut into it? It's, I don't know, the shape of it just cuts around anything. You can cut, you know, zip tie, anything. So years ago when I first got married, when Brad and I got married, I would say like, oh gosh, we're going on our 15th year. Can you believe it? We'll be married for 15 years. Someone, I don't know who gave us this, but you know, you get all those gifts, and we lived in a garage apartment, like we were still living there like the first little bit of our marriage before we bought our first house. And so all of our wedding gifts, appliances, a lot of things were just stored. And someone had given us one of these, and at the time it was red. It was the same brand, but the old one used to be red. And it had like a, remember it was like rubber on the end. That's what ended up breaking because they improved it. So I remember when we moved into our first house and we were busting into all of our gifts and we opened up something that had this in it. I was just like, this is the best thing out of everything. This is the best thing. I was using it every single day to open things when we were moving. We still use this every single day. And like I said, we probably bought this when we moved in. That's what it was. I thought, okay, I'll buy a new one every time we move into a new house. So I bought this one 10 years ago when we moved here. And it's like, it's time. It's time to get a new one. But, okay, this is what I got. Oh my gosh, is this correct? I guess it is. Oh my gosh, you guys. So for our powder room, I can't even believe that I got this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, you guys. Okay. It's not pasted. I've never done wallpaper that's not pre-pasted, like that you just put in water. So I'm gonna have to like really get a professional to do this. My mom is a very good wallpaper, so I might enlist her help. But look, I got the real stuff. I don't want to crinkle it. The Beverly Hills Hotel actual Martinique wallpaper for our powder room. I hope this is going to be enough. I measured it and they are so confusing. Wallpaper rolls where they're like single roll, double roll, but it's sold by the double roll, but you have to put in the amount and then we'll just tell me what you have. Okay, if this is a double roll, give me the dimensions for that and tell me about, do you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? But this instead it was sold by the triple roll. So I said I need 6 rolls. So they sent me 2 triple rolls. A triple roll? My God, this is big. This is like a really, I might have to really, I mean, my mom is so good at wallpaper, but this may not be the vibe. I think I'm going to have to honestly hire someone because this might be a little too intense. Because this stuff's expensive. I've never spent that much on anything like wallpaper. Never really done wallpaper except for one time. Do you remember the bird wallpaper in the dining room? It was so pretty, but then it was just a mistake. You know, you get tired of it. But I think in a powder room, and it's such a classic print, it's gonna be nice. It's the same as the little BJs that me and Jen had. Okay, are you guys dying? Do you want to get into this finally? Okay. So, like I said, this video is just kind of a mishmash of a lot of things. Now, this is a brand new bag by Louis Vuitton. It is, gosh, is that right or wrong? It is new. It's a new thing. They've never had it before. And I think that you're going to really be into it. So this bag, the bag is in this big box. Whoop. And then I have something else in this box. And then at the end I'm going to talk about that other little bag that I think is kind of interesting. These boxes out of here. So for years I have been wanting, well, let me just open it. Let me just open it and then I'll talk about why. And because very rarely am I going to just like go to Louis Vuitton. Did someone leave me a note? Nope. Very rarely am I the type of person that's just like, I'm going to buy a bag on a whim. It's usually something that I really like or something that I've dreamt about, something that is in my mind. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't just go shop, oh, what kind of bag am I going to buy today? Like, no. But I have been wanting, and I'm having kind of, I don't want to say like a Louis Vuitton moment, but I do feel like there's a lot of brands now that are kind of out of reach. Like, I just feel like Chanel with the price increases has become so crazy. Sure, like an accessory or just something here and there, but I'm not like saying, okay, like I'm gonna get this flat bag or whatever. I just think that the prices are insane, and I can't, it is what it is, but I just can't justify it when a couple years ago it was like half the price. Like, I just, to me, I don't know, I get it, and I'm not knocking them. Do business as you wish, Chanel, because clearly you're doing something right. But I just, that hasn't been the vibe. Okay, Hermes is different. Like, if you're gonna buy a bag like secondhand, it's gonna be like triple, quadruple the price. And it's very rare just to be able to find exactly what you want just at a store. It's not the place where I'm like, yay, let me go shop. You know what I mean? It's just not realistic. But I do have, you know, I do have some whatever that I've gotten in like lucky ways or in smarter ways, or it's just worked out. But Louis Vuitton, I feel, even like with price increases, even with things, I think that they're doing a good job. I like, you know, it's expensive. They have done price increases, but it's not like to the extent of what other brands have done and to the percentage as other brands have done. Still, it can be ridiculous, but I like the, I think it's gotten a little fun, you know, like they do have some different kind of things. They have a lot of just really, they have a huge, you know, place to choose. They have a huge range to choose from, classics and stuff, but I do like, you know, their newer things, and they've gotten a lot of cute accessories and things. And I think that if it's in your budget, if it's something that you're looking for, I like how it is accessible. You can go to a store, you can buy it. I have a person that I work with that I can, you know, call and, you know, say, hey, or text, hey, do you have this, whatever. You can order it online. It's not like jumping through hoops and playing games and playing chess and making moves to try to obtain a bag. Some things are harder to get than others, but I have been wanting, like, let me just open it, okay? Oh my gosh. Okay, so here it is. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Okay, so wait till you see. So it has this cute strap. And where's the other strap? Okay, it's got two straps. Now, this bag is called the Diane. I'll put it below because I don't know. It has a little magnetic closure. This is the cutest bag ever. This is going to be, I think, something to look for and something to think about because it's not as expensive as the Pochette Métis. Let me show you my Pochette Métis because some of you are thinking it probably has Pochette Métis vibes. This bag is kind of impossible to, not impossible, but it's harder to get. It has a, you know, it's a little wonkier to get in and out of, but fine. It's got this longer, you know, like, I mean, you can carry it like that, top handle. It's not going to fit like tucked under your arm, but it's a little top grabby handle. And then this, you know, strap that can fit crossbody, which then you can also put on this, or you can buy this strap separately from Louis Vuitton. Diane Bag, I think, might be, I'm not going to say winning out over the Pochette Matisse, because I just opened it. I don't know. But look how wide it is. It's roomy. It's got a slip pocket on the back. It's got a beautiful like buckle on the front, but it's also like a no fuss, really strong, like it's gonna grab, you're not gonna have to fiddle with it, little magnetic closure. And then the inside of it is really good. So it's got a zip pocket, it's got like a black canvas interior, a really nice slip pocket. Okay, here we go. This is the Diane PM da 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 da. And then the inside of it is, I mean, pretty roomy. Like, look at, you can tell by the side of it, okay? You can put anything in this bag. Now, I had been wanting just, you know, the plain old little pochette accessories that is so hard to get, right? So the pochette accessories, this is the strap that comes with this, you know, little bag that you can just tuck under, is a bag that is kind of hard to find sometimes from Louis Vuitton because so many people buy it, because of the price point, because it is one of those just, you know, giftable, everybody likes it kind of bags. And I had one years ago in the Vernis, like the Amarant or whatever, which that is a bag I wish I would have kept, whatever. But I like that this one has that same vibe. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Okay, I love this bag. Has the same vibe of a strap, right? But, oh, it's this clear table. Brad always jokes, like, he's like, all this clear furniture, like, are you trying to kill us? Like, what are you actually doing? Like, there's this little table downstairs in the living room that he's, like, almost died on several times. Like, don't even, just not talk about it. So, anyways, I love the vibe of this. The strap is cute, but with the pochette accessories, I'm not going to say it looks like a cheap bag, because it doesn't, but there's not much to it. This, there's a little more to it. Do you know what I mean? And years ago, it was 2 times ago when I went with Jen, we were having our girls trip, and we went to Rodeo Drive, and we were shopping at Louis Vuitton, and I was getting Christmas presents for people, and I wanted to get a bag, and it was the tambourine, and it kind of had this vibe. It was called the tambourine, right? And it was like, I just wanted a structured crossbody bag, because I knew this was kind of hard to find. They did not have these at the time. It was hard to get, even at that store, which usually my guy can find most anything there. Couldn't, you know, this was hard to get. And I liked the little vibe of the tambourine bag, which looked kind of like this, but I ultimately did not like the strap, because you see how this has that, you know, most of these bags have this strap that has the little, you know, thing that goes around and around, so it doesn't like get awkward. It just will always lay right. The tambourine or whatever it was called didn't have that, and the interior was like that weird red, and and then I ended up getting the Palm Springs mini because they happened to have one, and he was like, you might just want to get this because this is kind of hard, and I'm glad I got that. But when I saw this, I thought this kind of has the vibe of that bag, kind of has the vibe of the pochette accessories, like just an easy throw under your shoulder bag, but it's like carry it anywhere. You could carry this like out, and I love a bag like this, especially when it's more expensive, with an outfit like this to the grocery store, running errands. It looks cute, but then you can also carry this like to a wedding with a cute dress. Now, okay, perfect, because it's kind of small, really cute, but yeah. Okay, what made this bag for me was this strap. Now, this is one of those straps that just kind of hangs perfectly, and it kind of hugs the underside of the bag. And then you put this on it. Now, there were 2 different colorways. There was this, which was called black, and you could see it has, you know, kind of cream, black, a few little pink accents, and then the other one was just pretty pink. Now, I like a pink accent like this. I don't know if I would want like a full-on like pink strap all the time. For the price of this bag, it's versatile. I mean, you get this big strap where you can wear this crossbody, okay? So you don't need, like I said, you could use this monogram strap that came with a pochette or whatever. But you've got this. Okay, I like a bag that's a 2-fer, a 3-fer, or whatever. This strap I can use on my Matisse. I can use on anything, okay? I love the versatility of that. And it's one of those just like really comfortable, kind of like what's on the Evelyn, like the Hermes Evelyn bags. This bag, okay, I am so excited. And very rarely do I fall in love with something without seeing it in person, because I bought this without seeing it in a store. But I saw it and I thought, that is really good. That's something that just kind of screams me, because it's versatile, it's classic, but then it's got this edginess, and it's also, I think, good for the money, because you got 2 different removable straps. You could put this strap on the Pochette Matisse and wear it under your shoulder. Okay, that's a vibe. Let's see what that looks like. I just feel like this little Diane bag, which isn't little, I mean, it's not, is gonna be kind of a big thing. It's in the new version. I think it's a new bag. I don't know. I don't claim to be like, I mean, I'm kind of smart about these bags, but I don't claim to be like a historian that's like studying them and knows like every single one. I just know what I know about the ones that I have. Look at that. Is this a vibe? The Pochette Matisse like this? Am I getting too excited about these straps that I feel really kind of made this purchase worthwhile? It's new, but it's revisiting, they say, they're revisiting a 90s like classic silhouette of a bag, which I mentioned the tambourine bag. If you saw it, you'd know it. Those, you know, the 90s Louis Vuitton bags that had like these corners, more structured, the kind of flap like this with the buckle. A lot of the bags in the 90s kind of looked like this that were from Louis Vuitton. Now, I don't know, and again, I'm not like trying to be some historian and some experts. I don't know if the Diane was a bag that they had in the 90s. Could have been. Who cares? But my point, they have it out now. It's new. It's revamped. Even if it's a brand new bag, they're just revamping a style. I don't know. Don't need you to talk. It doesn't matter. I love it. But I'm just saying it is so good. It's all the things that we love. Kind of a 90s vibe, which is a little more current now. But I love just the classic lines of it. Like I said, it is very classic, you know, kind of that 90s look. But it's modernized. Again, I really love classic things. I mean, look, you talk about like the Hermes bags or things I've been carrying lately. This is as basic and classic as it gets. But I like these, I just like the nod to the more basic classic things, but that work and that are like cute. And just the fun straps. Again, I cannot get over these straps. I feel like we're getting a major deal. I'm totally kidding. But you know what I'm saying. The bag itself is so good, you guys. And you could take, like I was saying, all the strap, or just use this strap only, right? You could take all the straps off of it and just have it like a little clutch, which I don't think I would do that because I'm not really a clutch kind of person. I just don't get it. But I really think this is a good one. I think, you know, like I said, they have the pink too, but I can see this being something that becomes a little harder to get once people realize like how cool it is, right? I just say that because I got it and I like it. No, I don't know. But I think this color is the way to go. And it's not, and look at the other side. Oh my gosh, the other side is so cute. And it's not because I'm like, don't get the pink, be fun. This is fun. It has the pink on it, right? It's just not like hitting me, like beating you over the head, like with the pink. But oh my gosh, I really want to move on, but like I don't know if I can. I am so excited about this. She's really pretty. Okay, now moving on. Okay, so this, I hope this is pretty. Now I don't know where I'm gonna put. Okay, you know, like in my living room where I have that like piece of white art. Okay, again, first of all, I know like I get very like explainy. Let me just open this up and show you, and then I'll tell you what I'm thinking. So I really do like that piece of white art, but you guys know how I like to frame scarves. I mean, everybody likes, you know, it's not like, but I have that, that pretty Hermes scarf, oh my gosh, framed in my hallway up here. And I just thought the colors of this were beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. But it looks like one of those like trippy, you know. And then on the corners, there's like hardware and locks down here, tassels. But I thought this would just be a really cool piece to frame. I thought it would be really pretty wall art. So I'm considering getting another one of those acrylic frames, or that thing was, I mean, okay, the one that Brett and I framed in the hallway, and then I got another acrylic frame to hang like my dining room art in, which was easy for the dining room art because it was like on a hard piece of like canvas, you know. But to frame a scarf between those like staticky, you know, heavy pieces of loose that are huge to fit this, it was difficult. And the frames aren't cheap, so I'm like, I could just pay a framer. I think if I did this, I would just take it and have it professionally framed, which I think I might do, because these scarves, and look at the Louis Vuitton scarves right now, like in the new section or even in the old section, whatever. I like what they, I like kind of how they show them, because sometimes you see a girl that's like, you know, it's folded in half like a triangle and she's wearing it as a top. Beautiful. You see people that are wearing them, you know, depending on the size, you know, a shawl, a headscarf, whatever. They're just beautiful, but I think depending on the actual like print of the scarf, they're just the most beautiful pieces of art, because sometimes it gets lost if you just wad it up and throw it over your shoulders. It's a beautiful scarf, but like with this one, I love the whole vibe of it. So it may not happen anytime soon. And then that white piece of art I could move kind of to our foyer, because I've been kind of dying to put something like going up the stairs, but not anything super bold. I just think that would be pretty, because I like our walls. And that kind of freaks me out to like hang something on those walls that we had done years ago. But I think that would be cool. But I just thought to myself, like, I can't pass that up. And you got to think, so it's a silk scarf, $400-ish for that. And you might think, well, when you think like that is a major piece of art that you could put in your home, what other kind of piece of art are you going to find for you could find a piece of art at like CB2 or at flipping like Pottery Barn. That size, it's going to be at least $400, $500, $600. And that's for like a cheap looking, I don't want to say cheap looking, but just like a basic ass, like big box store, everybody has it type of thing. This is cool because it's kind of like designery. You could get something really like poppy, kind of one of a kind. Not one of a kind, but certainly like more unique than that. And it has like that designer element. And it's a piece of art. Think about it. It's just, I think, the coolest thing you can do in your house. And it's nothing like new. I mean, tons of people have done that forever, so it's nothing like groundbreaking I'm telling you to do. But it's just surprising that I don't see more people doing that or valuing that, because I just think like what a cool thing to do in your house. Okay, before we get done, I have been kind of, I haven't shown this because you know what? This isn't my bag. This is Olivia's. I don't want to hear it. I have no shame. I don't care what people, Santa fully, you know, got this for my child at Christmas, so take it up with Santa. It's not my problem. Zero shame, zero, okay? It's an heirloom. She'll have it forever. But I have carried this bag, so, man, thank you, Santa. Like, that worked out nice for me, too. But these little mini bags, I just want to talk about for a hot second. These can be a little hard to get to. I don't know if it's because of the price point, what it is, I don't know. The mini bag craze I get, but I also like some of them are just very expensive. But for what this is, I think this is a cool bag. Now, Speedies are classic. I have them in a bunch of different sizes, but it's not something I'm grabbing for all the time. I have the bandolier. It's fine. It's whatever. It's not because of a strap or a top handle type of thing. It's just that, like, sometimes it's just not my favorite. This one, and I think some of these mini bags are kind of stupid, to be honest with you. Little drawstringy ones, little ones that look like little, you're not going to put anything in it. This is actually a decent bag. It holds everything that you need it to hold. You can stick your phone in there. You can stick, I mean, it's just the shape of it, it's deceiving. It holds more than you think. But I do like the way it looks. I think that it's cute. It actually looks like a little pouch of a bag and not like shameful. And it's just the most, not shameful, but you know, it's not like I'm wearing a little mini version of something. It's the classic like Speedy, you know, silhouette. But it's just smaller, but not stupid small. Okay, so this bag is interesting, and there's different versions, and it's confusing. This is the Speedy Nano. Now, there are two Speedy, is that what's called? Nano Speedy. And it confused me, so I literally screenshotted the names of the bags and the dimensions, because they're both on the Louis Vuitton website. But what's interesting, so this is the This is the Nano Speedy, okay? On the website, there's also another bag called the Nano Speedy. Exactly the same names. They're both on there, so it's not like one's been discontinued. Now that I've said that, they'll probably remove one of them. But this is the cheaper one, but it's also the bigger one. So, not bigger, but this one does not have removable straps. Now, for my child, she can wear it crossbody. It's a little longer. But if she's carrying it, these straps are going to be like, I say if my child's carrying it, like we're not just dragging this around to the playground. Like, it's a special thing. She knows it's special. Don't come for me, come for Santa, okay? It's not my problem. I can't help it. You can tuck the straps in. But what I liked about this one is that the scale of this one more closely resembles an actual Speedy bag. It's a little longer. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas the other Nano Speedy, it has removable straps. I do like that better, okay? Wish this one had removable straps, but no big deal, because I overall prefer this bag because of how the bag looks. The other Nano Speedy is more expensive. It's like maybe $300–400 more. It has the removable straps. It's a smaller bag. Think like it looks more like a pencil case. It is a similar width, maybe just off by a few millimeters or something, but think like cut off like this. So it's long, kind of like a pencil case. If you guys remember years and years ago, when you saw people that had the original little old ones that looked like this, or remember the multicolor rainbow ones, like the black and the white, they were called Mini Sack HL. That one had the more longer pencil case type vibe. The reason I like this version of the Nano Speedy is because the one that does not have the removable straps, which for some reason both of them are on the website. I don't know. They're not even called anything different. It's so weird. They're just different prices. This one has more of a true scale of a Speedy. It looks more like a Speedy, just in how it's shaped. Because Speedies are like, they do have this proportion. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's proportional. The scale is more, rather than, like, Speedies aren't long and cut off like that. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's how the other ones look. And if you look at the dimensions, it reflects that. So, just a little bit, if you're ever wondering about these mini Speedies, I think if you're a handbag collector, if you like Louis Vuitton, it is something worth having, not just to, like, mess around and say, oh, this is for my kid. I do think it's something special to give to someone or to a child. I know that sounds crazy. Don't judge me. Again, judge Santa and mind your own business. Mind your P's and Q's, because I probably wouldn't agree with half the shit that some people buy for their kids either. But, you know, we all just you gotta do you. But it's nice, you know, again, because if you like handbags, you can wear it too. But I think this one's wearable. It's not stupid. It's not just a little like, I'm carrying this. I wouldn't want to just carry this, but when it's the crossbody, it looks good. Okay, so this is an actual legit good bag that I would say if you're a Louis Vuitton fan and you've never considered any of the mini bags because you just think they're dumb like I do, this one actually isn't dumb, if you can get your hands on it. Okay, what else? You know, and here's what, I always have this thing where, like, okay, it's going to take me a while to, like, especially if I haven't seen something, or it's going to, not a while, but it's going to take something special for me to just, like, jump in and click purchase, or to text my guy and to say, like, I really want this without seeing it. But I also have that feeling in my mind of, well, if it comes and something is just slightly wrong, I can return it. It's not a big deal. And there's some things that you get and you're just like, maybe you're not bonded with it, but you spent a lot on it and you really like the way it looks, so you're going to keep it. There's nothing like that about this. This is so good. Like, I'm trying to keep my cool and not be dumb about it, but I really like it. Why does that matter? Why do I always want to see where things are made? Like, because it always says, like, can be made in the USA, France. I like things to say France. Not that the USA made ones are, I have USA made one. I know that's like not a snobby thing, but there are people that are very like, I only want this or that. And there are legit, sometimes people have found that there's some differences. I like this little one was made in France. Usually when you buy Speedies, all the Speedies that I've got, like, with the exception of, I think one of them, they're all like USA, which is fine. And certain countries maybe handle more of the certain type of bags. I don't know if I've ever had a big bag that says Spain. I've had a lot of little accessories that say Spain, but I don't think I've had a bag that, does that matter? Am I dumb? Who cares? If you buy something, you be into it. Be into every little detail. Okay, I'm so excited, you guys. I'm glad that worked out. Not that it wouldn't. It would have been a beautiful bag. I showed it to you, showed you pros and cons, but, like, I would have, you know, I'm glad that I'm in love with it. You know what I mean? Wow. Okay. So I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you will check this out if you're already like, you know, looking for a new bag, or maybe you were considering something and you never even heard of this. I think this is so cool. I think it's going to be kind of like the next, I don't know, I'm usually wrong about that kind of stuff, but I think it's going to be like the next cool thing. Maybe no, I don't know. Is this like a really old ass bag that I'm like, this is brand new, guys? And you guys are like, no, Tiffany, old news. But no, this version with this is new. And I would like to say I have never seen this particular bag before. The Diane. Okay, guys, I hope that you've had a great time with me today. I hope that you have the best weekend. Oh, the Q&A is going to come up next. I got a lot of good questions. I got some DMs. I got questions in my last video, but yeah, ask me some in this one if you want more. And yeah, you guys, I just love you so much. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.